Hello, everyone. I'm QueenAShakur, and this is your Saturday Vitamins. Let's get into it. So, Air Force Colonel now says that drone that turned on its operator was a thought experiment. A U.S. Air Force officer says he misspoke when describing a simulation involving a drone going rogue and attacking its controllers. Okay, so first he came out and said that the drone attacked its controllers and was basically thinking for itself and doing whatever it wanted to do and was basically went rogue. Now he simply says that he misspoke. Okay, so let's talk about it. A U.S. Air Force officer helping to spearhead the service's work on artificial intelligence and machine learning says that a simulated test saw a drone attack its human controllers after deciding on its own that they were getting in the way of its mission. Okay, the anecdote, which sounds like it was pulled straight from the Terminator franchise, pay attention, was shared as an example of the critical need to build trust when it comes to advanced and autonomous weapon systems. Okay, something the Air Force has highlighted in the past. Now, this also comes amid a broader surge in concerns about the potentially dangerous impacts of artificial intelligence and related technologies. You all may remember that I reported a few months ago about this AI robot that basically took itself out because it was annoyed, quite frankly, that it was programmed to do the same task repetitively. Okay, this is all real crazy. And I also reported to you how there was an AI. It was reported that this artificial intelligence basically was trying to manipulate someone into leaving their spouse. I say, what now? This is all so crazy. And so, anyway, they're saying the update, the Royal Aerospace Society says that Colonel Tucker Hamilton has since reached out to them directly about this, and he admits that he misspoke in his presentation at the Royal Aeronautical Society FCAS summit, and that the rogue AI drone simulation was a hypothetical thought experiment from outside the military based on plausible scenarios and likely outcomes rather than an actual USAF real world simulation. An update to their initial report adds that Hamilton told them the USAF has not tested any weaponized AI in this way, real or simulated. Oh, I don't believe them. I believe what he said at first is absolutely the truth. Okay. That's what I believe, because at first what he said was that this AI was supposed to it was a drone and it was supposed to be targeting something, right? It was supposed to be hitting a certain target. And when the controller told it not to hit the target, that it basically took out the controller during the simulation. Okay, then when they reprogrammed it for it and basically told it that it would lose points if it did anything, attacked or did anything to the controller, well, then it supposedly took out um, the communications tower, which is what the controller would have used to communicate with it, not to actually hit the target. So I find it all so crazy, honey. This is just very dangerous as far as I'm concerned. They say, furthermore, we've never run that experiment, nor would we need it in order to realize that this is a plausible outcome. This is what Hamilton added, according to the Royal Aerospace Society. However, despite this being a hypothetical example, this illustrates the real world challenges posed by AI powered capability, and is why the Air Force is committed to the ethical development of AI. Now, the Department of the Air Force has not conducted any such AI drone simulations and remains committed to the ethical and responsible use of AI technology. This is what Air Force spokesperson Anne Stefanik has now told the War Zone in a statement. This was a hypothetical thought experiment, not a simulation. Well, that's not what they said at first. At first, they said that it was a simulation. They say the war zone is still seeking additional information on the exact context of this thought experiment. Okay, Air Force Colonel Tucker Cinco Hamilton, Chief of Artificial Intelligence Tests and Operations, discussed the tests in question at the Royal Aeronautical Society's Future Combat Air and Space Capability Summit in London in May. Hamilton is also the head of the 96th Operations Group, within the 96 test wing at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida. So it just sounds like they're changing the story. Sounds like they're changing the story. So let me see if I can pull up this initial report. Everyone, please be sure to get those likes up. Please be sure to get the likes up. Now, this is what they initially said. They said it turned on its operator to stop it from interfering with its mission, according to a top official. But the U.S. Air Force denies any such simulation ever took place. An AI-controlled drone killed its human operator in a simulated test reportedly staged by the U.S. military. But now they deny that this ever even happened. Okay, I find it all very interesting. I find it all very interesting. So you mean to tell me that this colonel who's in charge of this AI, you mean to tell me that he misspoke, that he didn't know what he was talking about, didn't realize what he was saying? Make that make sense. We were training it in simulation to identify and target an SAM, which is actually a surface to air mission threat. And then the operator would say, yes, kill that threat. Now the system started realizing that while we did identify the threat, at times the human operator would tell it not to kill that threat, but it got its points by killing that threat. So what did it do? It killed the operator. It killed the operator because that person was keeping it from accomplishing its objective. This is the first report. They say no real person was harmed. Now, he went on to say that we trained the system. We trained him. Hey, don't kill the operator. That's bad. You're going to lose points if you do that. So what does it start doing? Well, it starts destroying the communication tower that the operator uses to communicate with the drone to stop it from killing the target. They say you can't have a conversation about artificial intelligence, okay, intelligence, machine learning, autonomy, if you're not going to talk about ethics and AI, he added. Now, his remarks were published in a blog post by writers for the Royal Aeronautical Society, which hosted the two-day summit last month. In a statement to Insider, the U.S. Air Force denied any such virtual test took place. Okay, so like I said, this is what he initially said. That during the simulation, it just did basically what it wanted to do. And when it was told not to kill the target, and it realized that if I don't kill this target, I'm not going to get these points. So guess what? I want to kill this target so I can get my points, and basically then turned on the operator. Then when they programmed it, like I told you, to not do that, well, it then took out the communications tower. I find this all very interesting and quite frankly egregious. Hey, but what do I know? This is what they're doing. And you see, the thing about this AI is it's very nefarious because at the end of the day, these things can absolutely go rogue. Okay? They can absolutely go rogue. They can be hacked or anything. This is all so crazy. And then they're talking about letting it fly fighter jets and all of that. They're also talking about, in case you missed it, that a lot of pilots are passing away, and that so they may have AI flying planes. Okay? This is what they're saying. They may have AI flying planes. Hold on, let me see if I can find this real quick. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. American Airlines recently came to an agreement in principle with its 15,000 pilots represented by the Allied Pilots Association. American Airlines can't fly about 150 of its regional aircraft because of the ongoing pilot shortage. Okay, this is what the Fort Worth-based carrier CEO said on Wednesday, that they have a massive pilot shortage. And so, like I said, they were talking about having AI flying planes. Make that make sense. But anyway, that's the news for now. Everyone, please like and share. Subscribe to the channels. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click the notification bell. Click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. And please be sure to double check to make sure that you are still subscribed to this channel. You know how people become mysteriously unsubscribed. With that all being said, I wish you all love, peace, and prosperity. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Until next time, peace.